Order, members. I put the question that clause 2 as amended be part of the bill. Will as many as are of that opinion say aye? Will as many as are of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Title.
I put the question that the title be the title of the bill. Will as many as are of that opinion say aye? Will as many as are of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Go on.
Clause 2. Clause 1, sorry.
I put the question that clause 1 as amended be part of the bill. Will as many as are of that opinion? I put the question that clause 1 be part of the bill. Will as many as are of that opinion say aye? Will as many as are of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Order, members. Order, members. We are done with the committee of the whole. I will ask the mover to move reporting. Move reporting.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Chairperson, I beg to move that the committee do report to the House its consideration of the National Government Administration Laws Amendment Bill, National Assembly Bill number 73 of 2023, and its approval thereof with amendments.
I therefore put the question, which is that committee do report to the House its consideration of the National Government Administration Laws Amendment Bill, National Assembly Bill number 73 of 2023, and its approval thereof with amendments. As many as are of that opinion say aye. Aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
Does the chairperson want to move reporting? Chairperson to move reporting.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to report that the Committee of the Whole House has considered the National Government Administration Laws Amendment Bill, National Assembly Bill number 73 of 2023, and approved the same with amendments.
The mover to move agreement with the report.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the House do agree with the committee in the said report, and also request the Honorable Njeri Maina, the very calm Njeri Maina, to second the motion for agreement with the report of the Committee of the Whole House.
The Honorable Njeri Maina.
Calm.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, you know, Millie Odhiambo is a very good senior lawyer, and I am wondering what is happening on the floor of Parliament, because you're here to learn as young members. Honorable Speaker, I hereby second.
Honorable Njeri Maina, you are standing and you have the mic for some specific purpose. Could you go to it?
That is where I was, Honorable Speaker.
Yeah, please.
Honorable Speaker, I hereby second. Thank you.
Yeah, honorable members, I propose the question which is that the House do agree with the committee in the said report.
Mr. Speaker. Point of order. Mr. Speaker. Point of order. Mr. Speaker. Point of order.
Did I hear the Honorable TJ Kajon? Yes.
Mr. Speaker, sir, may I plead that the motion be amended to say that subject to a recommittal on the amendments to the National Government Coordination Act 2013, number 1, 2013, specifically on Section 2, Section 7, and Section 8. Mr. Speaker, we came here to debate. We are national leaders who are representative of the National Assembly. We came here with an open mind to be able to give our views, whether they are views of majority or minority. Of course, the minority will take the day, but the minority will have the say. The manner in which the amendments were brought were together. It became as a suit. Mr. Speaker, it came as a suit that the mover or the chair was allowed to move Section 2, Section 7, and Section 8. While some of us have no views, adverse views against Section 2, some of us could have opinions on Section 7. And some of us also could have Section 8. All we are asking is that they should be separated and debated differently, so that Section 2, which concerns the CAS, I also want to be a CAS one day, and I accept that. But Section 7 and Section 8, I have a problem of concentrating powers in the office of the civil service at the same time being the chief of staff. Because these things are different rubrics, and they are unconstitutional. We pass them today, they will come back to us. Because one person goes through the rigors of head of service, another person is a mutu wa mkono for the president. Head chief of staff is somebody that the president will appoint. So how do we oversight as a house? How do we oversight a chief of staff who has been brought by the chair? So this is the point I'm making, that could we recommit this to the house in committee, so that we can debate it, whether we are minority or whether we are majority. Let the majority have it, but let minority be heard. Thank you.
Yeah, Honorable Kajwang, as I give the other members opportunity to speak to the matter that you are raising, because I've proposed the question. You are an old member of the House. I wanted to request you to approach the clerks, so that if you indeed intend to recommit, you are fully compliant with the standing order provisions on recommittal. And then I don't think that should be a problem. If you want to recommit, decisions of the House ultimately are made on the vote, isn't it? Honorable Millie Odhiambo.
Thank you. I can see Honorable Ichungwa trying to intimidate me. But I am unintimidatable. But having said that, Mr. Speaker, I want to thank you for giving me this opportunity. Mr. Speaker, I also want to thank you for following House procedure. And I want to thank the whip
of the majority for even doing a good job of whipping members so that they do what they should be doing on the floor of the House, which is defeating us by numbers. But that can never, ever take away my right of representation. Mr. Speaker, what has happened earlier on is actually shameful in a democratic country. You cannot deny members a chance to speak to a bill. And Mr. Speaker, the majority is lucky that they have actually, I'm not that passionate about this bill. But should somebody want to go to court on this bill, I want it to go on record that we were denied a chance to speak, not vote, to speak to this bill, using, and I'm on a point of order, using and following procedure. I have put my card. Honorable TJ was denied because he didn't have a card. I have a card. I put my card. I put both intervention and a chance to speak. Moderated, Mr. Speaker, the Madam Speaker has refused to give me a chance. And that's why I'm telling her she's my friend, but today she has embarrassed me. There's so much or so far we can go as a majority. Even when you have the numbers, use it by following what is provided constitutionally. You can't deny me a chance to speak. And I was telling Honorable Ichungwa what some of the members from his own side are saying quietly. That is very dictatorial and it denies members a chance to speak. Let members in this house be members. They are very intelligent members who have degrees here. But you are making people look here like vegetables. They cannot contribute in this house. What are we making this parliament? This parliament is becoming a joke of a house. That's why some of us hardly are in this house. Let this house be a house of debate and representation and oversight. So you can't make members come here and you make us look like flower girls. We refuse to be flower girls and we refuse to be intimidated. When I am here and I've come here to contribute, let me contribute when I've actually put my button to speak. I know. This is a joke. You are going Don't make this parliament a joke.
You will. Yes. Honorable Millie Odhiambo, your time has lapsed. Honorable Millie Odhiambo, your time has lapsed. Majority Leader, I did not give you opportunity because Honorable Millie Odhiambo was on a point of order. Those are the few things you wanted to stand on a point of order on. By way of leadership, we can still deal with them under our standing orders. I want now, so that we make progress. Order. We want to make progress. And the way to make progress is to allow Honorable Kajwang move the recommittal under the standing orders. We take a decision on it and we proceed. Honorable TJ Kajwang.
Mr. Speaker, sir.
Would the majority leader approach the Speaker in the meantime?
Mr. Speaker, sir. I beg to move that the motion for agreement with the report of the Committee of the Whole House be amended by inserting the words, subject to recommittal of the provisions relating to National Government Coordination Act. I also request Honorable Nyikal to second.
Honorable Nyikal, give Honorable Nyikal the mic.
I second.
Yes, so honorable members, I now propose the question, which is that the motion for agreement with the report of the Committee of the Whole House be amended by inserting the words, subject to recommittal of the provisions relating to the National Government Coordination Act. Will as many as, no, I proposed the question. So I will allow some contribution. The Honorable TJ Kajwang, did I hear you to seek recommittal of the whole act? Or you are particular to particular clauses? No, it's not debating. It's not debating. You can see I'm being assisted by the systems. I want to be sure, Honorable Baya, Honorable Kajwang, I want to be sure about what we are subjecting for deliberations by the House, for the House's consideration. So I'm asking whether it was a recommittal of the whole report and the whole bill, or it was to specific sections. Could you give us that clarification? Yes.
Mr. Speaker, I want to be fair to the House. I also want to be fair to the majority leader who has this bill. And I want to be fair to the office of the Speaker. I am requesting recommittal only to provisions that relate to Section 2, Section 7.2, and Section 8. That is very clear. Honorable Baya, we have been in this house
You
for a very
said
long
Section
time.
2?
We are old people. We can't...
You said Section 2?
Section 2, Section 7, subsection 2, and Section 8. And Section 8. And yes, and Section 8.
And now for clean records, would you move for recommittal again specific to those clauses?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the motion for agreement with the report of the committee of the whole House be amended by inserting the words subject to recommittal of the provision of the National Government Coordination Act 2013, number 1 of 2013, specifically Section 2, Section 7, subsection 2, and Sections 8 as proposed. Thank you.
Who is seconding?
I ask Honorable
Nikal, you can now second.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I second this, but we really must understand what we have come for. It is important that issues are debated, particularly important issues. To use the House to block is actually unfair. Now, what has happened now is what is important.
You're seconding.
I'm seconding, and I'm saying why I'm seconding. And it is important that in this House, we discuss what has happened now is what is important. Members who have been whipped to come in now have a chance to understand, to contribute. It does not matter which way they will vote. But when these things are passed here, when even then they're questioned, when we go to the public, people ask us, were you there? Did you follow? You know, some of us have even said, I didn't read. That is why I second, so that we have a chance to debate this. I second.
Yeah, Honorable Member, now that we are proceeding with clarity, allow me to propose the question afresh. I propose the question, which is that the motion for agreement with the report of the Committee of the Whole House be amended by inserting the words subject to recommittal of Clause 2, Clause 7, Subclause 2, and Clause 8 of the National Government Coordination Amendment. It's the National Government Administration Laws Amendment Bill, National Assembly Bill number 73 of 2023. So, do we have interest on this? Honorable Kajwang, I have Honorable Owen Baya. You want to say something? It is Honorable the Majority Leader. Yes. You take precedence. Yes. You take precedence. You don't need to use Honorable Owen Baya to speak.
You know, I dropped my card as I rushed back after mobilizing the team to come back, Honorable Speaker, but thank you for indulgence. Honorable Speaker, I object to that recommittal. Honorable Speaker, and therefore would beg that you just put the question. There was absolutely no reason to recommit that clause, and I know the issues that Honorable TJ Kajwang had consulted me over. We had discussed that there are issues that can be addressed later with the kind of segregation he had desired. And since he's a member of the committee of JLAC that considered this bill, is among the issues that would also have been considered by the committee at the committee stage, Honorable Speaker. And it's also not true, Honorable Speaker, that members have not had an opportunity to debate this particular bill. We are not in second reading. We're in the third reading of this bill, Committee of the Whole, Honorable Speaker. And therefore, members, including my good friend, the Honorable Millie, had an opportunity to debate all the clauses and all the provisions of this particular bill. And therefore, Honorable Speaker, we should not sit here as elected members of parliament to listen to people telling us that they will go to court. Courts are open every day for people to go walk to court and do whatever you want to do in court. But when you are elected as a legislator, you come to the house at the right time, at the appointed time, at 2:30 p.m., like the Honorable Nyikal does every day, or the Honorable Kajwang. They are always here at 2:30. I was with the Honorable Kajwang here at noon for the House Business Committee. But a member cannot walk into the chamber at 5 p.m., demand to speak, then go on a tantrum, Honorable Speaker, throwing epithets at even the person of the Speaker, Honorable Speaker, including going to the extent against our own standing order number 87, to attempt to discuss the person of the Speaker or someone chairing the committee of the whole House as a Speaker, Honorable Chair, as a chair of a committee. Honorable Speaker, I know the Honorable Millie may not want to hear this, but young members like the Honorable Njeri Minor from Kirinyaga, who is calm and willing to learn from older members, ought to see more and better maturity from the older members. And I would really beg the Honorable Millie next time to exhibit the kind of maturity expected of her as a grandmother of the House, Honorable Speaker. Thank you, Honorable Speaker. And I oppose this particular recommittal and urge the entire House to oppose the recommittal.
The Honorable TJ Kajwang, I doubt you can contribute having moved recommittal. Did I hear the Honorable Mishimboko to say she wants to say something to this? The Honorable Naomi Wako. Okay. The Honorable, this is Fatuma.
In case you forgot the second name. You forgot my second name is Fatuma Full Network.
No.
Migori County. Am I the one you're referring to, Mr. Speaker?
Honorable Member, would you state your correct names?
My name is Fatuma Zainab Mohammed Full Network. Do you have a problem with the name, Mr. Speaker?
Is Full Network your name known by the House?
Yes, it's my name, Mr. Speaker.
It will be confirmed. You can proceed.
Thank you. Mr. Speaker, I only have one concern. All through, I've been sitting in this House as we went into the committee of the whole House. And I want to be very honest with you. There is no single bill that I had even what was read, because it was in a rush and there were members shouting and the bills were passed. And so I'm wondering, as a member of Migori County, if I happen to meet this bill, what will I say? I am speaking out of honesty and I can swear to it, wallahi billahi. There's nothing that I had, and I'm not the only one who didn't hear. I didn't even want to contribute, but I wanted to hear what is being read. What I'm trying to say, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Ichungwa, just to be a man, men don't shout back at women.
Honorable Fatuma, you always address the Speaker and you keep to the standing orders in terms of relevance. You are addressing recommittal proposed by Honorable Kajwang. You are not addressing the majority leader. And the majority leader, for purposes of decorum in the House, is Honorable Ichungwa, not Mr. Ichungwa.
Sorry, Honorable Ichungwa, I'm sorry about that. Through the Speaker, please accept my apology. Still, you are a minister because you are a decent man anyway. But my point is this, Mr. Speaker. I am a first timer, and I sit in this House so that I learn. What I have learned today, if I was to walk outside and tell my people in Migori County about the bills that passed in the House, I would say the bills are read and the majority say yes. What was read, I don't know, and I'm not the only one who doesn't know. Please, Mr. Speaker, may we behave in a manner that wananchi expect us. Mr. Speaker, we are being attacked outside, and today I was attacked on a television, national television, when I was being told that we don't speak in...
Honorable Speaker, on Standing Order 87 again, the Honorable Member for Migori is right in her place to stand and say that she is a new member and she ought to learn. And that is why those of us like myself and Honorable Millie who have been here long enough and Honorable Kajwang, we have a duty to guide these new members. And the member for Migori was to speak on the recommittal by the Honorable TJ Kajwang. What I have listened to her saying, she is not speaking to the recommittal, she is telling the people of Migori that she does not know what is happening in the House. And you know, you cannot stand in the House and announce to the people who voted for you that you do not know what is going on. They voted for you because they believed you are the best, among us the best in Migori. Therefore, I would guide you, the member for Migori. Please do not tell the people of Migori that a bill was read, you do not know. They expected you to read, understand, contribute, propose amendments. You have not done that. Please do not exhibit that kind of... Honorable Speaker, I really beg the member for Migori to contribute to the recommittal by the Honorable TJ Kajwang and not Honorable Fatuma contributing to the people of Migori.
Thank you, Majority Leader. Honorable Fatuma, you have 1 minute to conclude.
Mr. Speaker, I stood on a point of order and I did not even put my card. Mr. Ichungwa, I went to school, and for your information, I even went to a school in Italy. You studied locally. I did not say that I do not know what's happening. I only said, and you are part, Mr. Speaker, Honorable Ichungwa is part of the problem, that when the bill was being read, he was shouting here, and I could not even hear what was being said. But don't come here to intimidate me.
The time for Honorable Fatuma is up. Order. You know, Honorable Millie, because she's been here along with the majority leader, has invented a mode of contribution in the House which is not known to the standing orders. I saw her dance at the majority leader. That is a mode of debate only known to the two of you, and it can only be outside the House. Don't do it here again. Honorable members, permit me to now put the question, which is that the motion for agreement with the report of the committee of the whole House be amended by inserting the words, subject to recommittal of the provisions of sections 2, section 7, subsection 2, and section 8 of the National Government Coordination Act. Will as many as are that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as are of the contrary opinion say nay? Nay. The nays have it.